Hi guys, and welcome to my preview to the F1 2019 uh, round 13, sorry, of the FIA Formula 1 World Championship. We are at Belgium, Spa. The break is over. We are back racing for, from September all the way to the very start of December. So we've got now another round 13, including this one, will be another 9 races to go. So yeah, let's start with a news update. Now, if being F1 fans, you'll probably know already that for a start, obviously, Albon will make his first appearance in the Red Bull garage this season, and he will be making his debut for Red Bull Racing since he's replaced Gasly, who's been demoted to Toro Rosso. Again, for people that don't understand, that Toro Rosso is basically the academy team in Formula One for Red Bull Racing, where they bring through their drivers. So obviously Gasly had his chance, didn't work out, and he's been demoted back down. So in other news, Bottas has signed a new deal for Mercedes, which will start at the start of 2020. There were rumours of the fact, and I think that's pretty much down. Sorry, I think it's pretty much down to his performance this season. He's come out and really give Hamilton a real run for his money. Hamilton has had to perfect everything in order to stay ahead. And I mean, the first race in Australia caught everyone by surprise how he took the lead, but then he just pulled away and got 30 odd seconds in front of Hamilton, which made everyone stand up and take notice. He's come back a different driver, most definitely, and I feel he deserves it. He deserves it. He's proven why he should be in the best team in Formula One, and it quashes any rumours that Ocon could have gone and replaced him. And actually, speaking about Ocon, he's decided. Now he knows he's not going to go to Mercedes. He is now heading to Renault, replacing Nico Hulkenberg. Obviously, a deal between Renault and Mercedes, because it's Mercedes academy driver Ocon going to the Renault team. So yeah, so it was a bit surprising, really. I didn't know. I'm wondering though how long that will last, because Renault have their own academy as well. So, but the idea of a French driver in the French team was obviously very appealing to him. So he'll go to Renault at the start of next season, but it leaves Hulkenberg, nicknamed Hulk, without a seat, which is a shame, because he's a very good driver. He's matched Ricciardo this season. Obviously, Ricciardo's won Grand Prix with Red Bull, so he's a very capable driver. He's just never had the machinery under him. There are rumours he's going to go to Haas and replace Romain Grosjean. These are very strong rumours. But this is the wonderful world of Formula One when it gets to this stage in the season. Who's going where? Who's going here? Who's going there? And it just takes one person to move for a whole chain of events to start, for a whole change of moves to start. It usually starts with someone moving from the top. But yeah, so it really depends on it depends on how probably Haas manage their drivers for the rest of the season, because I think the reason that there's strong rumours he's going to Haas is because Haas are getting fed up of their drivers keep ruining races. They did it a number of times last season. They did it. They made contact in the British Grand Prix this season. I think they also made contact in Germany. There's been a number of times this season and last season where they've hit each other. And the first rule in Formula One: don't hit your teammate. Don't, because not only you piss your teammate off, you piss the team off, right? And you won't be in the drive very much longer if you keep doing it. So there's rumours why. That's probably the main reasons why there's rumours about Nico Hulkenberg replacing him. I wouldn't be surprised. My theory actually probably is it's the wrong driver in terms of stopping incidents, because Magnussen needs to start respecting the rules of Formula. It needs to start respecting the rules of Formula One a lot more. He needs to start respecting the dangers, because the amount of times he's nearly taken people out to try and stay ahead is it's not on. And actually, to be honest, I just thought of something, and I don't know why people are saying that Grosjean's going to leave and let Hulkenberg get in there. I don't think Hulkenberg will want Magnussen as a teammate. The two don't get on, right? It's quite clear and evident, and if people watched the series on Netflix, right, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? Haas and Renault are at war with each other. They want to beat each other, right? As well as every other team, but in particular, they want to beat Renault because of this rift between Magnussen and Hulkenberg. Most of the time, because Magnussen does not respect the rules in the same way as pretty much every other driver does. And Hulkenberg will quite actually tell him, and has done during one of his interviews. So why would Hulkenberg go and join Magnussen, who he clearly does not get on with at all, is beyond me. Right? It's just a recipe for disaster. So part of me doesn't believe in those rumours, and if it is going to be that he's joining Haas, it's going to be the other driver, Magnussen, leaving, not Grosjean. So we'll wait and see on that one. And last bit of news is the calendar for next year. They've released the calendar for next year. There's going to be now a record-breaking 22 Grand Prix. Yes, 22. Chase Kearney and Liberty Media are starting to think that F1 is like bloody NASCAR. Right? Did someone want to tell him, right, to take his NASCAR brain and throw it in the bin? Because if you may not have noticed, NASCAR goes around America, right? Goes around one massive country, right? F1's logistics goes around the fucking world, right? Does a lot more bloody air miles than NASCAR, than IndyCar, right? That's why NASCAR and IndyCar can do 25, 26 races, and Formula One can only do 19, 20, 21 at most, right? He wants, by the end of this, 25 Grand Prix. That is not fucking possible. It's not logistically possible. They just about last season did the triple header, right? It's either that or you're going to start killing mechanics through exhaustion, right? Because by the end of last season, they were exhausted. Right? Hamilton's come out and said there's like 21's enough. right? He's not saying it as a joke, so he really needs to think on that. Really, really does needs to think. Um, but we'll just go quickly over it. Round 3 is the new Grand Prix at Vietnam. Vietnam being the 34th country to host a Grand Prix in Hanoi. Looks a very, very, very low drag fast circuit. Very, very low drag. With also a technical section, so it could be difficult to balance the car right. Then you've got Zandvoort making its return 2 races after. Monaco's been pushed back to round 7 rather than round 6. The British Grand Prix is usually a halfway distance. So this season it was round 10, same as last season and season before. It's always usually be halfway point. This next season it's not round 11 halfway point, it's round 12. So chop and changes everywhere for the calendar next in some places for next year. Italian Grand Prix is just waiting for a signature on the contract, so there shouldn't be any problems with that one. So yeah, 22 races for a fan might be brilliant, but I'm sure if you speak to the paddock, a lot of the paddock will be saying it's too many. It's too many. So we'll wait and see. But going into the preview for this race, Hamilton won't rest. Obviously, we know he won't rest on 62 points. Very comfortable lead, more than 2 race wins. It's 2 race wins plus 10 points ahead of his next nearest rival, which is actually Bottas, rather than Vettel or even Verstappen. But the next 2 races for Mercedes, I think it will be difficult for them to win. If I don't see Ferrari win a Grand Prix at the next 2 races, Spa and Monza, low downforce circuit, suits a low drag car like Ferraris, especially Monza. If they cannot win them, right, and either Red Bull or Mercedes win it, then they might as well just give up about the rest of the season, right? Because they won't win another Grand Prix. They've had numerous chances to win, get their first win on the board. The fact we're talking about this at this stage of the season, that the fact they have not won a Grand Prix yet, is diabolical, right? But if they do not win the next 2 races, which are low, suit their car to a T, then when are they going to win? When? Until Verstappen's off, out, the 2 Mercedes are out, Albon and the other Red Bulls out. Until they're all out, like retired, are they actually going to win the Grand Prix? So they need to at least get a Grand Prix win under their belt, if not to win titles. I think now that's long run for Ferrari. Now they need to secure second place, because Red Bull are now starting to jump them, look more threatening to Mercedes, who look like they're going to get a 6th title anyway, and are looking to pull away from Ferrari at the minute, strategy wise, design wise, and thinking. Right. So yeah, there's a lot of questions that need to be asked at Ferrari, really do. 4th spot could be easily settled in the next 4 or 5 races, to be honest. I looked at the table, and 40 odd points McLaren are ahead to their nearest rivals, Renault. If they keep that up, their performances up that they had this last at the first stage of the season, then they'll have no problems securing 4th, which from where they've come from, 25th from 2015 when they joined Honda and went basically to the back of the grid to now, right? And don't forget, they didn't start making progress from the back of the grid, right, from about 2018 onwards, because 2017 the car was so shit it was at the back permanently, right? Not just so much the car, it was more the power unit. We put it at the back of the grid nearly every race because of a technical problem. Now look where they are. They're now about to secure, looking like they're going to secure fourth, and that's in the space of 2 seasons. So I'm thoroughly impressed with what McLaren have done. It's good to see them back, and I'm hoping they can push on and catch the top 3. Because I would love to see Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, McLaren all fighting it out between each other. And it's something that they could capitalise on, because obviously there's news about how the cars are going to look like in 2021, how it's all going to play out in the new 2021 rules. I'm a bit dubious about how the cars look, to be honest. They look a bit out there for a Formula 1 car. Then there has been even worse designs. But then that's probably what they thought in the 50s. If they saw what the cars are now compared to what they saw in the 50s, they probably think that's not Formula 1. So yeah, so they could probably use that to capitalise on if they focus their energy on that, and just basically sort of do what from Mercedes did before the start of the turbo hybrid era, which is not really focused about 2013, right? Put some resources to it, but not much, but focus on 2014, right? They did that, and look what's happened. They're now dominating the sport. So yeah, so as usual, hoping for a Hamilton win, but I am hoping, but my realistic gut saying that Ferrari will come out on top easily. Should come out on top easily, and if not a front one lookout, then at least either Leclerc or Vettel winning the Grand Prix. And Mercedes, I think, will just have to do damage limitation. I think even they accepting this is going to be damage limitation this race. So yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think about the new race calendar? Do you think it's too long or too short? What do you think about Albon heading off to Red Bull? Bottas signing a new deal, or do you think Ocon should have had a chance? And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are about towards this weekend. I think practice one's about to start. It is about to start. Yeah, it is on now actually. Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna go check up what's going on there. And yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.